Tonight, breaking news. Americans are working harder than ever, but more families are falling behind. The cost of living is soaring, debt is at record highs, and the dream of financial freedom seems further away with each passing year. But beneath the headlines, there's a deeper story the system doesn't want you to see. Most people don't realize it, but they are playing a game they never agreed to play. The system is designed for you to play, but never win. It's a rigged game, and the sooner you see the board, the sooner you can start making your own moves. Tonight, I'm pulling back the curtain on the 10 hidden games the system uses to keep you poor, and showing you how to break free. Let's start with the housing game, a classic example of the American dream in action, but also one of its biggest traps. From the time we're young, we're told that success means a big house with a picket fence. It's the image we see in movies, in magazines, and in the stories we hear growing up. But here's the catch. Chasing that dream comes with a mortgage that can last 30 years or more. That's 3 decades of monthly payments, interest, and uncertainty. You sign up for decades of debt, all for a house that's supposed to be your castle, but often becomes your prison. The walls close in, not because of space, but because of financial pressure. The system pushes you to buy bigger, better, newer. There's always a shinier kitchen, a fancier bathroom, a larger backyard just out of reach, and when you finally close on that dream home, you realize you're not just paying for 4 walls, you're paying interest, taxes, insurance, repairs, upgrades, and all the hidden costs that come with ownership. The bills never stop, and the pressure to keep up never lets up. Every month brings new expenses, and the stress can be overwhelming. But what if you could opt out? Sarah and Mike did. They realized the dream wasn't working for them, and they decided to make a change. They sold their suburban home, bought a small plot of land, and went off-grid. It was a bold move, but it gave them a fresh start. Solar panels, a tiny house, no mortgage. Their monthly expenses dropped dramatically, and so did their stress. It wasn't easy, but they found freedom in simplicity. They traded square footage for peace of mind, and discovered what really mattered to them. Their story isn't about giving up, it's about waking up. They chose a different path, one that prioritized happiness over appearances. Most people never question the housing game. They just keep playing, hoping that one day the house will pay off, and that all the sacrifices will be worth it. But for too many, the payoff never comes. The system wins, and you lose years of your life, and a fortune in interest. The dream becomes a cycle that's hard to escape. If you want to break free, start by questioning the rules. Ask yourself what you really want, and whether the traditional path is right for you. Is bigger really better? Or is it just a bigger trap, keeping you from the life you truly want to live? Now, let's talk about the tax game. If you're an employee, you pay taxes before you even see your paycheck. But business owners and investors play by a different set of rules. They earn, spend, and only then pay taxes on what's left. It's not about cheating the system, it's about understanding it. The system is built to reward those who know the game. If you want to keep more of what you earn, you need to learn the rules, deductions, allowances, and how to structure your income. It's not just for the rich. It's for anyone willing to learn. Start by tracking your expenses and seeking out resources. Remember, the system is designed to take as much as it can, unless you learn how to play smarter. Don't just work for your money. Make your money work for you. Let's move to the ego game. The car you drive, the clothes you wear, the gadgets you own. So much of it is about projecting an image, not building real wealth. Social media has supercharged this game. Now, it's not just your neighbors you're trying to impress. It's your entire online world. The pressure to keep up, to show off, to look successful is relentless. But here's the truth. Most of those success stories you see are just smoke and mirrors. Real wealth isn't loud. The richest people I know are often the most understated. They focus on freedom, security, peace of mind. The system wants you to keep chasing status because it keeps you spending. If you want to break free, ask, who are you really trying to impress? The career game is one of the most seductive and alluring pursuits in modern society. From childhood, we're told to work hard, get good grades, land a stable job, and climb the corporate ladder, as if it's the ultimate path to success. But with every step up, your expenses rise, often unexpectedly. The more you earn, the more you spend, and the more you owe, creating a cycle that's hard to break. For many, the career game becomes a treadmill, a never-ending race. You run faster, but you never really get ahead, always chasing the next goal. The system wants you to believe that the next promotion will finally set you free, but it rarely does, often just adding more pressure. The smartest players use their jobs as a launch pad. a stepping stone to greater things. They save, invest, and build side hustles, creating multiple streams of income. They use their income to buy freedom, not just lifestyle, prioritizing experiences over possessions. True security comes from having options, not just a paycheck, allowing for flexibility and peace of mind. If you're stuck in the career game, ask yourself, are you working for your dreams or someone else's? It's a question worth pondering. Every time you click, search, or swipe, you're giving away something valuable, your data. The data game is one of the most powerful and most invisible traps in the modern world. Companies collect your information, analyze your habits, and use it to sell you more stuff. You become the product, not the consumer. But you're not powerless. Use VPNs, be mindful of what you share, and limit your digital footprint. The data game is about control. Control over your choices, your privacy, your future. The more you know, the harder it is for the system to use you. Take back your privacy, one step at a time. Social media was supposed to connect us, to bring us closer to friends and family, no matter where we are in the world. But for most, it's become a trap. A game where your attention is the prize, and the rules are stacked against you. The more you scroll, the more valuable you become to advertisers. You're not the customer, you're the product, and your time is what's being sold. Endless feeds, constant notifications, viral videos, it's all designed to keep you hooked, to keep you coming back for more, even when you don't want to. The longer you stay, the more data you give, the more ads you see, and the more these platforms learn about you. And the more you compare yourself to others, the more you feel like you're falling behind, as if everyone else is living a better life. But you can flip the script, limit your screen time, take control of your habits, even if it's just a few minutes at a time. Unfollow accounts that make you feel less, not more. Curate your feed so it supports your well-being, not your insecurities. Fill your feed with people and ideas that help you grow, not just consume. Choose content that inspires, educates, and uplifts you. The social media game is about reclaiming your attention and making sure you're in charge, not the algorithm. Every minute you spend scrolling is a minute you could be building, learning, living, and making real memories away from the screen. Take back your time and use it for what matters most, your growth, your happiness, and the people you love. The consumption game is subtle, but deadly. It's not the big purchases that keep most people broke. It's the small, frequent ones. Coffee runs, fast food, online shopping, subscriptions. Each one seems harmless, but they add up fast. The system is built to make spending easy and saving hard. Before you know it, your paycheck is gone and you're left wondering where it all went. Start by pausing before every purchase. Ask, do I really need this? Is it worth more than my freedom? Pay yourself first. Put money into savings or investments before you spend a dime. Change your habits, and you change your future. Don't let small leaks sink your ship. Most people trade their time for money. It's the oldest game there is. You work an hour, you get paid an hour. But there's a limit. There are only so many hours in a day. The system wants you to believe this is the only way. But what if your money could work for you, even when you're not working? That's the secret of passive income. Investments, side businesses, royalties. Building income streams takes effort, but it's worth it. Start small. Invest in stocks, start a side hustle, learn new skills. Over time, your money grows, and your dependence on a paycheck shrinks. The more leverage you have, the more freedom you gain. Build a future where your time is truly your own. The identity game is one of the most personal and most dangerous. The system wants you to tie your self-worth to your job, your possessions, your status. The more you chase validation, the more exhausted and insecure you become. There's always someone with more money, more followers, more stuff. But real confidence comes from within. Detach your self-worth from what others think. Build quietly, focus on your goals, and let your results speak for themselves. You are more than your job, your bank account, or your Instagram feed. Define yourself on your own terms, and the system loses its grip. Finally, there's the information game. We live in an age of endless news cycles, breaking alerts, and social media debates. The system wants you outraged, afraid, and distracted, because distracted people are easier to control. Every headline, every tweet, every notification is designed to grab your attention and keep you hooked. But too much information leads to overload, fear, anxiety, paralysis. You can choose what you let in, limit your news intake, focus your attention on what matters, your goals, your family, your future. The less you let the system control your mind, the more control you have over your life. Take back your mind and use it to build the life you want. If you've made it this far, you're already ahead of the game. The first step to freedom is awareness, seeing the invisible rules that shape your life. Now, it's your turn to make a move. Which game are you ready to stop playing? Which rule will you break first? Drop a comment below, share your story, your struggles, your wins. Let's build a community of people who are done playing by the system's rules. Remember, by understanding these games, you can choose to stop playing and start living on your own terms. Take control, make your own rules, and build the life you deserve.